This week's episode of AEW Rampage was main evented by a title match between Jurassic Express and the Gun Club for the tag team titles, of course. We also had Young Bucks back in action against Roppongi Vice, and Women's Champion Britt Baker was also in action, and we had a short backstage interview with Bryan Danielson, so lots going on, and let's get straight into it. And we're going to start off with a huge match, Young Bucks versus Roppongi Vice. Jackson and Trent started things off, and Vice made a great start to the match, dominating the opening stages, frustrating the Bucks. At one point it looked like the Bucks had enough, and it was leaving the entrance ramp. However, it turned out to be a feint, and when Vice ran after them and they hit a double super kick, the Bucks were on top and they looked to go after Orange Cassidy. He slid under the ring. They went to pull him out, but it turned out to be Danhausen. Roppongi Vice used the distraction to hit double top rope to the seat. Back in the ring, Trent hit a suplex off the top rope and followed it with a strong zero. It wasn't enough, and the Young Bucks got a BTE trigger to pick up the win. Brandon Cutler got into Orange Cassidy's face inside the ring after the match. The Young Bucks blindsided Cassidy and took him out. Trent chased him away and Matt Jackson, but Jay White came up and hit a Blade Runner. Yeah, this was a really fun match, start to the show. I'll give it 7 out of 10. Before Bryan Danielson was backstage, he said that people want him to be bothered by Jon Moxley teaming with CM Punk, but we knew Mox was just wanted to fight. Daniel said he wanted Moxley, and he was still considering his offer, and added that what the latter had with Punk was a one-night stand. Seidel and Moriarty stepped out. Seidel commented on Danielson, saying he needs to be Moriarty's mentor. Moriarty himself said that he was ready to show Danielson what violence was, and he accepted, and they will wrestle on Dynamite. Can't wait for that. Before we got Britt Baker, basically against Renegade in the squash match, and she was in control, hitting some shots, but Baker sidestepped Renegade after she got a bit of effort in. The champion then had the referee distracted as Reba took her out. Renegade then hit Baker with a frog splash, but that was as good as it got, and Britt Baker soon hit her finisher and locked in the lockjaw. After the match, to add insult to injury, Thunder Rosa ran down and took her out. This led to Jamie Hayter coming out and hitting Rosa with a backbreaker. Mercedes Martinez followed her up and pulled Hayter off, leading to a scuffle, setting up for Baker. Thunder Rosa can't frickin' wait. Next up was Hook versus Blake Lee. Hook was all over QT Marshall's best student from the moment the bell rang. He hit Lee with an El Camino, after which Marshall tried to distract him from ringside. Blake Lee then tried to take the advantage, hitting a dive off the ropes. Hook just walked away, leaving him to crash to the mat. Hook then followed out with a T-Bone suplex, followed by repeated strikes across the jaw, which he transitioned into Red Rum to pick up yet another impressive win. And Joe, we're kind of just getting used to it now. Dominant performance for Hook and Joe, another really impressive showing. You've got to love this guy. But yeah, we've just seen it so often now. I'll give it 6 out of 10, but I can't wait for the Hook v QT Marshall match. That'll be great. Before moving on, we got Jurassic Express versus Gun Club for the tag team titles. Garden Jungle started off the match. The latter wrenched the arm and got the better of the opening exchanges. He followed out with a chop across the chest, forcing Austin to tag his brother Colton in. Garden Club then dominated Jungle Boy during the break. When we came back, Jurassic Express member hit Austin with a German and forced him to tag out. Jungle Boy made the tag despite Colton's gun's best efforts. Luchasaurus came in off a hot dog and went with a double clothesline, but Gun Club rolled out the ring. Jungle Boy then hit a dive over the rope, taking both his opponents out, before Luchasaurus followed up with chokeslam for a near fall. Jungle Boy tagged back in, but Austin was all over the champions. He sent both men crashing out to the ringside, hitting Jungle Boy with a quick draw. Billy then had the referee distracted while Colton smashed Jungle Boy with the title belt. This wasn't enough, and we saw Christian Cage hit Billy Gunn with a spear at ringside when Jungle Boy hit Austin Gunn with a kill switch to pick up the victory. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. This was a really, really fun match. It was just a short little snappy 2-week TV programme, and yeah, it's definitely paid off well by this match. Loved it. 7 out of 10. Overall this week, AEW Rampage gets a 6 out of 10 from me. Yeah, a bit of a mixed show this week. I enjoyed the beginning and the end. The bits in between, yeah, I wouldn't say they were bad. They were just kind of squash matches, so hard to give them a really great grade. So yeah, it was an okay Rampage. Not one of the best, but definitely not one of the worst. But anyway, guys, that's the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, no results, comments down below. Follow us, thanks for daily wrestling news. Subscribe to our channel on the screen right now. We greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.